speaking of Jay, with everything that's going on with Diddy, how you feel about the people that's saying that he's next?
I don't see any evidence of it. What I see are jealous YouTubian struggle streamers who glory in the downfall of any black person who is more successful than they are. I haven't seen any concrete evidence to link Sean Carter to this. I've seen very little concrete evidence to link Mary J. Blige to this. I've seen very little concrete evidence that people are suggesting on the devil's platform, YouTube, that all these other black people are going to be taken down as well. Don't get me wrong, Art, I can't read the future. Maybe they will be, but I have not seen anything that, in my opinion, would warrant a federal government takedown. We have to stop celebrating the fall of black people when we don't do the same thing with non-blacks. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, if Puffy engaged in forcible sex with women, if Puffy forced these women to do things they didn't want to do, if he trafficked women against their will, yes, he should be convicted. Yes, he should go to jail, but not until a preponderance of the evidence have shown such. I believe in due process, Art. And I believe in due process not because the United States Constitution guarantees it, because according to the United States Constitution, I'm 3/5 of a man. I believe in due process because as African people, we believe that nobody should be convicted without first having an opportunity to defend their honor. That is an African principle of law and justice. So whether it's Puffy, whether it's Sean Carter, whether it's Mary J. Blige, some people saying even Puffy's son may be getting pulled into this. Okay, if he's guilty, he should be held accountable. But I will not convict any African until they have first had an opportunity to defend their honor. Look at me, Art. Look at all the people who accuse me of stealing the school money, not building the school, this and that. If you're going to let people crucify others in the court of public opinion, I'll be canceled and crucified just because of the volume of allegations alone. Just because everybody is saying something doesn't make it true. I always go back to a quote from my ancestor, Frederick Douglass, who was cousin to my 4 times great grandfather, Stephen Henry Bailey. Frederick Douglass said, quote, "A man and God are a majority against the world." He also said, "I will unite with anyone to do good, and I will unite with no one to do wrong." And Booker T. Washington, who was a protege of Frederick Douglass, he said, "No man can make me hate, no man can pull me down so low as to make me hate him." Frederick Douglass said, "You can't pull another person down without going down yourself." And so for me, I believe in justice. I do not believe in trying to belittle a person so much that you disgrace their very existence. Because as I said before, for all the people who say Puffy need to suffer because of what he did to Cassie, and I don't condone it, you have men in your family who have done worse to women, and you ain't say shit. You know men who have done worse to women, and you didn't say nothing. So why is it you're so adamant about Puffy being convicted, but you did nothing to convict the men who you personally know in your own life who have beaten on their women? Art, I cannot support selective morality. Selective morality for black people is complete hypocrisy, and I will not support it. Justice for everybody or justice for nobody.